Welcome to level 13. We have 1z minus 8 is less than or equal to negative 15, or 1z minus 8 is less than or equal to negative 10. We need to solve these both, and we're using an or. Remember, or is union. We're taking everything all together. If I add 8 to both sides, and I'm going to do the same thing over here, add 8, that gives us z. Remember, 1z is just z, is less than or equal to negative 7. Z is less than or equal to negative 2. If I want to have between negative 7 and negative 2, I'm going to start with like negative 8, and I'm going to go up to negative 1. Z is less than negative 7. That's a solid dot, negative 7. And here, z is less than negative 2. We're unioning them. We are putting them together. You're just adding them, what's in here or in here. It's or. Is negative 8 in at least one of them? Sure. This is included. And we're going to go all the way down to infinity in both. What about negative 5? Negative 5 included in one or the other? Yes, it's included in this one. So negative 5 is included. All the way up until the 2. We're going to start at the negative 2. And we're going to go all the way down like that. We're going from negative infinity all the way up to negative 2. Z is a member of rejecto bracket on negative infinity to negative 2 excepto bracket on the negative 2, because the negative 2 has a solid dot. It's included. That's our answer. Press answer to see if we're right. Same thing we're going to do here is, I want to get rid of that 10. I'm going to subtract 10 from both sides. Minus 10 minus 10. And that gives us negative 8n is greater than negative 8, greater than or equal to negative 8. And here we have negative 8n is greater than negative 80. Divide both sides by negative 8, which is going to flip the direction of this thing. Divide that by negative 8, we get n. Divide this side by negative 8, we get 1. N is less than 1. Over here, divide this side by negative 8, we have n. Divide the other side by negative 8, we have 10. Dividing both sides by negative 8, it flips the direction, and there we go. N is less than or equal to 1, n is less than or equal to 10. I'm going to go to 1 to 10. I like to go 1 less, 1 more. 1 to 11. N is less than or equal to 1, solid dot. Here, n is less than or equal to 10. If we union them, if we put them together, remember we're doing union, we're going to get from 10 to negative infinity, like this. Our interval is n is a member of negative infinity to 10, excepto bracket on the 10. N is a member of rejecto bracket on negative infinity, all the way up to 10, excepto bracket on the 10, and then we press answer to see if we're right. I am going to subtract 1 from both sides. That gives us negative 4a is less than 28. We have negative 4a is greater than or equal to negative 8. Then I want to divide both sides by negative 4, and that's going to flip the direction of this relationship in both cases. Divide this side by negative 4, we have positive a. Divide 28 by negative 4, we have negative 7. Over here, divide this side by negative 4, we have positive a. Divide negative 8 by negative 4, and that gives us positive 2. A is greater than negative 7. A is less than 2. I'm going to have a negative 7. I'll go to negative 8 as my lower bound, and my upper is 2. I'll go to 3. I'm going from negative 7. A is greater than negative 7, so negative 7 is not included. It gets a hollow dot at negative 7, and we're greater than negative 7, so we're going to shade this direction. Then A is less than 2, solid dot on the 2, and A is less than that. And here we're looking at not what's common, but what's in either of them. What's on this line or that line gets put on that line. Everything. Everything is included. That means that A is a member of negative infinity to positive infinity, but I think it's a lot easier to say that A is a member of all real numbers. And then we press answer to see if we're right. I want to get rid of the 3, so I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides, and that will give me negative 2z is greater than or equal to subtract 3 from 7, 4. Here I'd have negative 2z is less than negative 17 minus 3 is negative 20. I'm going to divide both sides by negative 2. That gives me z. Yes, we're dividing by negative, so flip the direction of the relationship. 4 divided by negative 2 is negative 2. Here we're going to get z is divide by a negative. It's going to flip the direction of the relationship. Z is greater than negative 20 divided by negative 2 is positive 10. Z is less than negative 2, or z is greater than 10. and we want to take both. I'm going to put -3, and we're going to go all the way up to 11. Z is less than or equal to -2. Solid dot on -2 and drag it to the left. We have the left arrow. Then Z is greater than 10, greater than, it's not including 10. Hollow dot on the 10, drag it like that. We want to say whatever's on this number line combined with whatever on that number line. We're going to get 2 arrows. -2, then from 10 up like that. This is our answer. The interval is Z is a member of -infinity to -2 union from -10, not including the -10, to infinity. Z is a member of rejecto bracket on -infinity until we get to -2, and -2 is included when accepto bracket on -2, union 10 to 11. 10 is not included. Rejecto bracket on the 10. 10 to infinity. Rejecto bracket on infinity. This is the interval. Then we press answer to see if we're right. That is how you do level 13. Have a good day.